The one thing about this game is sometimes quests are exclusive. For instance, since we took the Village Elder quest, we can't actually take the Druid quest. So those two are mutually exclusive. You can only take one or the other. You might want to look up some guides, or, you know, just what I do is I just, like, kind of experiment. And I like doing that more than anything else. So we'll actually pick up a couple of rations. This is a shop, by the way. So we picked up a loaf of bread and an iron ration. We'll also do a large iron ration, and we'll come up here, and if you click P, it'll allow you to pay. So let's pay for, see, we have, it doesn't show us how many GP we have, how much gold we have. But this will cost 21 gold, 51 gold, and 73 gold. So we'll push A, yes, I want to pay, and P, A, yes, I want to pay, P, A, yes, I want to pay. Oh wait, I don't have enough money for that iron ration. So we don't have a lot more gold. Like, we have 41 gold pieces. Okay, so this is unpaid for, so we'll probably just drop it. Alright, and I dropped it, so no, we don't need to attack him. We can leave. Because we paid for all of our items. If you don't pay for all your items and you try and get out of the shop, the shop and like a bunch of bruisers will come and attack you. So we are hungry. Leave the large ration. And there, we're no longer hungry. So, let's take a look at our quests. We have the tiny girl. He asked us to bring her puppy back from the dungeon to the northeast. And then the other person, sorry, I'm quite parched and I need some caffeine, so I'm going to grab Mountain Dew. It's going to be loud. It's all good. And then the village elder asked us to find and relieve the village carpenter in the dungeon to the southeast. So we're going to do the carpenter quest first. This right here is where he's at, this cave. So let's go in. And here's some enemies. Attack them right away. There's some clothes lying here. Sure, I'll pick up the clothes. Doubt they'll be very useful. Oh look, an iron ration. That's perfect because we were kind of running out of food there. Some more clothes. We'll pick that up. Iron rations do not go bad. See, okay, so it says you don't have an appropriate key to use the door, so I like to go diagonally and then kick the door. That way, if it kicks open and flies back at us, diagonally is usually safe. So here's a scroll. We don't know what the scroll does. We can attempt to use it, and we'll find out what it does real quick. Alright, so you shatter the door with a mighty kick. By bashing it, you activate a trap protecting the door. You are blinded by a bright flash. So we're blinded. Okay, we're no longer blinded. And here's 2 wooden sticks here that we'll pick up from the door. Here's an anvil lying here. Wow. Wow. An anvil's a really rare drop. I wish I was a weaponsmith. Because those anvils allow you to smith things, you know, obviously. Wow, that's, we're going to have to take a look at the anvil and see what it says that we can do with it. So let's go to items. It's really heavy. It's 1,000 stones, which is really, really heavy. So, anvil. Use it. You can only use this when working in a smithy. So, you know, there's no smithy here. So, we're actually going to take off the clothes, just the normal clothes, and we're going to put back on our chainmail, which gives us more DV. And we're going to drop a bunch of stuff. So we'll push Control D, and we're going to drop all these clothes. I don't think I need them. The hand axe might be nice to keep. I hate to drop the anvil, but we might need to right now. That's not the gameplay we're going for. And then if you push Z, you exit, and all those things will drop. And they'll remain there. Other things can pick it up, like NPCs or monsters even pick things up from time to time. So it's good to remember that. Okay, so now we're burdened and hungry. We'll eat an iron ration. And it tasted good. Yay! Glad it tasted good, buddy. You deserve a good meal. After helping the villagers. Alright, several items lie here. There's another scroll. And a dwarven sausage. No comment. Alright, let's keep going here. You sense a certain tension, it says down here. Now down here, it'll show you some texts that are a bit sensitive. They do different things in the game. I'm not going to spoil that. This is a spoiler-free tutorial. So if you want to check it out, then you can. Alright, so we entered into a mob trap room. Basically, there's tons of mobs in here. I'm going to go actually berserk, so I can attempt to kill them all in one hit. And you want to lure them away, so only one can attack you at a time, because if more than one surround you, they get a bonus hit. Also, they can hit you diagonally, they can hit you from straight on, so you have more hitting you, and they will all have a bonus to hit you. So it's a little bit rough. Now, a fighter's really freaking simple to play. Alright, so several items lie here. There's a large shield. Yeah, we'll take it. A fletchery set, which will allow us to make arrows. There's an orange potion, and a hobgoblin corpse. So yeah, we'll take all that. Let's take a look at the shield here. We don't know anything about it. It's just a large shield. What are we holding right now? A medium shield. So take off the medium shield, try the large shield, -1, and then +5/+1. So yeah, we're definitely going to go with the large shield. This is a broadsword that we're holding right now. So +1 to hit, and then 1d7+3. So we'll probably drop the hand axe, but let's equip it just in case it's a really cool hand axe. Oh, +2 and 1d6. So you know we'd hit more often, but it won't do as much damage. So let's see. Have else that might be. I mean, we can try and use our fletchery set. But we have no idea how to use the fletchery set. That's right, because we don't know how to make arrows. Alright, so let's open this door. Open this door. Now, at first, this game might seem really easy. Number 1, I chose the easiest class. So, yeah. Number 2, this is the very beginning of the game. And number 3, it's one of those games where you can play perfectly, and it'll never, not never, it won't be a challenge for a while. Or, see, this guy's friendly. He has green above his bar, so he's a goblin. Let's just talk to him. The goblin screams, "Who is dear stats?" Okay. I don't really speak goblin, so I don't know what that means. Alright, we've advanced to level 7. So, let's see. Dodge, let's increase that. Find weakness is good to increase. Survival, we need to increase that, because as we saw, we didn't really get a lot of food out of that. Metallurgy. You like that. Alright. Your muscles feel stronger. We got stronger. Yay, we're at strength 20 now. Here's frog legs. Pick those up. There's an arrow. We'll pick that up. There's a corpse. We'll pick that up. And here's another corpse. We'll pick it up. We are hungry, so let's eat. Let's eat a large ration. Get rid of 200 stones, and it'll keep us satiated. 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 I don't know how to say the word, but, you know, gotta get the gist here. There's another downward thing. We're on 4-2. So, also, the more that you use a skill, the more you increase it. So you improve your skill in the swords weapon group to level 4, which means we're more efficient with swords. Nice. What we're using rod, sword. Another friendly enemy. Killed it. Let's get its corpse. I just like being Broden because of the increase your strength situation. But if we start running out of food, I will take care of that. A fortune cookie. We'll pick that up. It's only 3 stones. And it's just a little bit of food. Doesn't really do much for you, but it does have a fortune inside, which are fun. And here's another scroll. Since we're illiterate, we can't really figure out what those are by trying to decipher them and read them. We can try and cast them, but I'm not even sure we can cast scrolls because we're illiterate. Okay, yep. This might be bad. I also do like the dynamic music. Like, if you run into dangerous situations, the music will change. Alright, we killed them all. Let's take a look at these items. There's a leather cap, a battle axe. Oof, that'll probably be awesome. Some more corpses and some gold pieces. We're strained now, so we're going to drop... we're probably going to drop the null corpse. We don't need that. And let's see what the battle axe does. 1d6 plus 2, or 1d7 plus 3. Yeah, we'll take the broadsword for sure. Leather cap. Are we wearing a hat? We're not. So let's put the leather cap on. 0, 0. So it does nothing for us, but oh well, it's on us. It's cool, we got ourselves a leather cap. Pick up some rocks. Why not? We're adding it to our ammunition. Build that rat. Build that guy. 6 rocks, gauntlets, and a brass wand. That's something we haven't covered yet, is wands. This is rotten, so we should not eat it, but I did. The meal does not sit well with you. I wonder why. Because it was rotten. So, let's take a look at wands. If I push the lowercase z, so just z, we have a brass wand here. We can click on it, and then we can click a direction, and suddenly a goblin slave master appears. So it's a wand of monster creation. And I used it on myself. So if you push 5, it'll use whatever's there on yourself. So I don't know what that does. You know what, we're just going to use the monster creation. Oh, we can kill some other things. A fire beetle corpse. Okay, so there are some corpses. This is a little bit of a spoiler alert. In which if you eat them, they can give you certain powers. So, fire battle corpse, let's go ahead and eat it. And you suddenly feel very hot. That means we may have a intrinsic, which means it's just always there, resistance to fire now. It's a 50% chance. It'll always show you suddenly feel very hot, so you don't know if you have it, but it's a possibility. So we'll go to the diagonal and then kick this door because it has need a key that we don't have. Pull these guys, and there's several items laying here. There's a crude spear and a whip. We don't need either of those things. There's another, I believe, fire beetle. So we'll attempt to kill it to get its corpse. It doesn't allow us to have a corpse because I want to eat more and more of those fire beetle corpses to try and see if we can get ourselves a resistance to fire. It might be resistance. It might actually be immune, too. So we found an altar. The altar is, if we go to look and then go to the altar, it is an ancient neutrally aligned altar. And we're neutrally aligned. So let's go to the altar, and we'll shift capital O to sacrifice. Let's try and sacrifice a hand axe. They are not interested in your offer. Now, different gods will take different things. So Istaria. I don't think I looked at Istaria. Let's take a look at some help here. Oh. Are there gods? Not really. I mean, unless it's under horoscope? I don't think it is. Alright, well. Deities. Is there anything that says deities here? Alignment? Maybe that'll help. The gods. Okay. Great piety can bring you the highest honor. Your god might declare you to be a champion of his or her religion, endowing you with great powers and the ability to use artifacts with less risk than other mortals. So I'm a human. So the gods of the various races enjoy some gifts particularly. So tools of all kind. Right? So we can give her tools. I guess it depends on who you are. So sacrifice, tools. Let's reset. And then you feel that Istaria deeply appreciates your gift. Perfect. So let's do another one. 2 wooden sticks. We'll do 2. Oh, not interested in our offer. Okay. We'll pick up the... Oh, also, if you drop things on an altar, it'll actually tell you if it's cursed or not. That's interesting. I did not know that. Alright, so we'll try 3 torches. She appreciated our gift. Do flint and steel. Alright, she deeply appreciates our gift. And we'll do tinderbox. And she greatly appreciates her gift. Now we will drop. Actually, sorry. Control D for drop. We'll drop things that we don't know. So if anything is cursed, uncursed, blessed, let's find out. Alright. Alright, so that's a cursed wand of monster creation. And I've been using the heck out of it, so that's not good. Everything else here? Oh, Blessed Orange Potion. And Blessed Scroll of Acme. That's a cursed scroll as well, so that's interesting. The rest of these are uncursed, so we'll pick up the uncursed thing. And we'll keep the cursed things there. We don't want them in our inventory. Perfect. So that's another use of an altar. Actually, something that I just learned. That's perfect. I wish we had the anvil. That's a tool, isn't it? Who's this guy? Let's look. This is a dwarf. He is hostile. So it's just a dwarf, huh? And he's dead. Oh, there you go. Crude Spear and Whip. Yep, that's nice. There's some gold line here. 44 gold pieces. Now, in certain dungeons, you will find that there are a lot of brave souls that go into those dungeons. So, they can set up shops, and if they set up a shop, you can shop the dungeon shop, and they generally have a lot of good items. However, they also cost a lot. So, here's a sparkling potion. Okay, so here's a healer. If we shift-click on him, would you like to learn, or do you want to be healed? Let's learn to be healed. Before I teach ye, ye need to prove ye art able to exert mercy. And I'll show you how we do that just a certain amount of time. Now, if you don't want to know how to do that, you want to figure it out for yourself, I'll tell you when to turn... What the... Okay, sorry. Some stuff popped up and I thought maybe... Sorry, I think it wanted me to start streaming instead of recording, so I had to fix that real quick. Get these closed. If you don't want spoilers, I'll tell you when to leave. But it's not that big of a spoiler. Honestly, this is more of a guide anyway, so what are you here for? Alright! Enemies! Alright, we're level 8. Athletics, yes. Climbing, don't quite need. Dodge, don't quite need. Find weakness, first aid. Food preservation, yeah, we can use some more of that. And then... Stealth. Survival's nice. We'll do more survival. And your movements are getting swifter, which means we're more dexterous. We're just aggressively hitting everyone. Why not, huh? There, we killed them all. Alright, here's several items. There's a coral and an arrow. Several items. A short sword, 2 short bows, an arrow, a large ration, or an iron ration, and gold pieces. Now, we're not going to pick up the corpse for now. There's some rocks, and what's here? Bald corpse and pieces. Gold pieces, so we'll pick up the gold there. You know what? Let's see how we like cobalt corpses. So you never know what things are going to be good or bad unless you eat them. So let's try and eat a cobalt corpse. Ah! Cobalt meat makes you feel really bad. Okay. So that's not good. Let's try a goblin corpse. It does not sit well with you, but at least we're not more sick. So we are sick. Our health will decrease from time to time. Hopefully it won't kill us entirely. This. A throwing club. Let's pick that up. Also, let's go to our missiles, because now I believe we have orals. We have 1, which is for the crossbow. And so let's take a look at our other... We have 2 short bows. There's one that's +1, +0. They both are like that. And we have how many arrows? 2 arrows. Okay, so not really a lot. And then 1 uncursed arrow. We'll use that. Tool. Uncursed whip. The whip does as a tool. That's interesting. Alright, so let's take a look at our backpack. Build gauntlets. We have gauntlets? We don't have gauntlets. So uncursed gauntlets. Plus 1d. Alright, so class powers. Due to your excellent armor knowledge, you are able to utilize the protective powers of the armor more efficiently. Yep. By plus 7%, and we're 0% bonus right now. That's good. Alright, so let's take a look here. Let's see some frog legs. Slimy. Alright, I am still sick. We're going to go to the healer and we're going to say, hey, can you heal me? I feel much better. I will be able to heal you 6 more times. So we're no longer sick. Ah, that's cool. I didn't know he could do that for us. I thought he would just heal our health, you know? That's interesting. I like that. Alright, so some enemies hate other enemies. If that's the case, you will walk into a room and you'll see corpses. You'll be like, what happened here? Generally, they got killed by another enemy. So, where's the door that goes down? We have the up right here. We have not yet completed our quest. And we know there's a carpenter in here somewhere. So we need to figure out where he is. Over here, I don't think it's fully explored, so we'll go down there. There's like a corner I didn't explore. So let's see if that's like... Yeah, okay. It has a door right there. Okay, and we'll go down. Continue exploring this. As soon as we find the carpenter, I'll actually end this episode. And then once we find the carpenter, the next episode we'll talk about what we do with him, which might be a short spoiler for you if you want to figure it out for yourself. But it's actually really complicated. You can kill him. That's very not complicated. But, you might be able to do something else. Wait, what's this? A cut purse. Kill it. We don't like cut purses. Our purses will not be cut today, sir, ma'am. Gender neutral. Whatever you are. Non-binary. Okay, I don't have an appropriate key. And I can't kick it diagonally, so I don't want my character to die by kicking it straight on. So we'll continue exploring, see if we can find a key. This is a scalpel. Alright. You sense the presence of some supernatural entity of malevolent disposition. That's not good. Oh, hi guys. Alright, we killed them all. Let's take a look at the equipment. We have thick gauntlets, a warhammer, and then another scroll. So let's take a look at the warhammer. We have another warhammer. Plus 2, 2d3. Nah. Let's see. Thick gauntlets, and then right now we're wearing just no gauntlets. Put the thick gauntlets on. Go. And a missile weapon. We have an uncursed arrow. We're going to put on the short bow. I thought I already done that. Or maybe I didn't. Right. We're going to drop the rotten corpse. And there we go. That's all we're going to do here. Alright. Let's attack this fairy. And they get 256 gold pieces. Fairies, or pixies I think they're called, you want to kill them because they can steal your gold. And if you kill them, you usually get quite a bit of gold. Let's open this door. There's some neutral enemies here. Let's just start killing them. You improve your skill in the swords weapon group to level 5. Yay! Kill those enemies. Over here. Your scalpel rusts. Your scroll labeled Dogo Fustov is totally drenched. Your uncursed brittle book is totally drenched. A gush of water suddenly hits you. This is a trap. Traps are in the game and they can kill you. This guy, he's a lizard man. What's up, lizard man? Can I talk to you? Hello, stranger. What does thou wish? Kill you. No more lizard man. You feel poisoned. Crap. Poisonous snakes, are terrible because they poison you and that can kill you. So let's try and do some first aid. You do not manage to properly take care of your wounds. There's no recent wound for you to take care of. Get rid of poisons. Sometimes drinking a potion works. We're going to drink the blessed orange potion. The liquid tastes like plain carrot juice. Your eyesight seems to improve. Alright. Cool. Alright, thanks. That works. Alright, let's try another potion. Probably the uncursed one that we know of. Cyan potion. You feel very good about your learning level. But our learning level is still just 9. Okay. So we're going to pray. We have sacrificed a lot. We are poisoned. Poison might kill us, so let's pray. They've healed us, but we're still poisoned, so let's pray again. And you no longer feel any poison in your veins. Oh, thank goodness. So the prayers worked. Your Find Weakness skill increased by +1 to 44. There you go. What's this guy? Rattling Warrior. Okay, he's not a carpenter. We're looking for the carpenter. Where the heck is the carpenter? Is there somewhere we didn't explore yet? Well, this seems like a big corridor, so let's try and search here. Oh, there's nothing to be searched over there. Wolf? Searching here, maybe? If you want to search, you can just keep pushing the S button, and your guy will keep searching. Huh. I mean, I don't see anything, you know, but it doesn't mean that there's not a hidden door somewhere. Let's try here, maybe? Here? Nothing. Here? Nothing. Wow, are you serious? Ah, oh, there we go, we found one. Okay, so open the door. Oh, that took a lot of turns. Oh, what is this? Corpse Fiend. Alright, it's dead. Slave Master's dead, that's dead. Let's pick up these arrows, because we do have a short bow. As you saw with the snakes that can poison you, there's a reason sometimes to use ranged weapons. So I'll go ahead and try and do that later. Here's some bones. We'll pick those up. What's this? Probably search. Oh, there's nothing there. It's just a little corridor. Gloves lying here. We'll pick them up. Bat. Fortune cookie. Pick that up. And then we'll go down to the next floor. Alright, here's a piece of raw meat. Sure, let's take that. And a potion of water. You like potions of water. What's this? The green hag. The green hag croaks, "Hew, hew, hew." Alright, we found the mad carpenter. Where I said I would end the episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you would, click that like button. It helps out a great deal. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you next time.